What's good, YouTube? How you guys doing? And today, guys, we're going to be reacting to what happens if you throw an elephant off of a skyscraper, guys. This is going to be lit. Hit that subscribe button, like and share, and let's get to the video.
Before it shakes itself off and walks away pretty annoyed, because that's a very rude thing to do. The dog breaks all of its bones and dies in an
Okay, so dog dies no matter what.
And the elephant explodes into a red ball of bones and insides.
The elephant explodes.
Why does the mouse survive, but the elephant?
Yeah, why does a mouse survive?
The answer is size.
Okay, size matters.
Size is the most underappreciated regulator of living things. Size determines everything about our biology, how we're built, how we experience the world, how we live and die.
That's pretty cool, guys.
It does so because the physical laws are different for different sized animals. Life spans 7 orders of magnitude, from invisible bacteria to mites, ants, mice,
that's pretty cool.
Dogs, humans, elephants,
blue whale
whales.
Would explode.
Every size lives in its own.
So an elephant would explode if it fell off like the Empire State Building.
Each with its own rules, upsides and downsides. We'll explore these different worlds in a series of videos.
So yeah, guys, I like this so far. This is pretty cool.
Question: why did our mouse survive the fall? Because of how scaling size changes.
How does a mouse survive that? I thought it would break.
Over and over again. Very small things, for example, are practically immune to falling from great heights because the smaller you are, the less you care about the effect of gravity. Imagine a theoretical spherical animal the size of a marble. It has 3 features: its length, its surface area, which is covered in skin, and its volume, or all the stuff inside it like organs, muscles, hopes and dreams. If we make it 10 times longer, say the size of a basketball, the rest of its features don't just grow 10 times. Its skin will grow 100 times, and its insides, or its volume, grows by 1,000 times. The volume determines the weight, or more accurately, mass.
Yeah, I knew that, guys. Math class.
The more mass you have, the higher your kinetic energy before you hit the ground, and the stronger the impact.
How does a mouse?
The more surface area in relation to your volume or mass you have, the more the impact gets distributed.
The smaller you are, it gets distributed. That makes sense. That does. Sure, that does make sense.
An elephant is so big that it has extremely little surface area in ratio to its volume, so a lot of kinetic energy gets distributed over a small space, and the air doesn't slow it down much at all. That's why it's completely destroyed in an impressive explosion of goo.
Oh, that hurts, guys. Blood.
The other extreme, insects have a huge surface area in relation to their tiny mass, so you can literally throw an ant from an aeroplane and it will not be seriously harmed.
Sure it won't.
But while falling is irrelevant in the small world, there are other forces that are harmless for us, but extremely dangerous for small beings. Like surface tension, which turns water into a potentially deadly substance.
Water drops down and hits them, traps them.
Water has the tendency to stick to itself. Its molecules are attracted to each other.
So it could fall, an ant can fall an airplane and not die, but it could get trapped underwater and die.
For us, this skin is so weak that we don't even notice it normally. If you get wet, about 800 grams of water, or about 1% of your body weight, sticks to you. A wet mouse has about 3 grams of water sticking to it, which is more than 10% of its body weight. Imagine having 8 full water bottles sticking to you when you leave the shower.
That's a lot of weight.
For an insect, the force of water's surface tension is so strong that getting wet is a question of life and death.
So it couldn't get out, it would just get trapped.
If we were to shrink you to the size of an ant and you touch water, it would be like you were reaching into glue. It would quickly engulf you, its surface tension too hard for you to break, and you'd drown. So insects evolved to be water repellent. For one, their exoskeleton is covered with a thin layer of wax.
Yeah, it's like a beetle. It's like really hard, like waxy material. It is.
Repellent because it can't stick to it very well. Many insects are also covered with tiny hairs that serve as a barrier. They vastly increase their surface area.
Basically, they built in mechanisms to help them survive water.
Make it easier to get rid of droplets.
That's pretty cool.
To make use
Whoa, what is that?
Evolution cracked nanotechnology years before us. Some insects have evolved a surface covered by a short and extremely dense coat of water-repelling hair.
Okay, it looks like that looks like a cool background.
Per square millimeter. When the insect dives underwater, air stays inside their fur and forms a coat of air. Water can't enter because their hairs are too tiny to break.
Dude, guys, this is fucking cool.
But it gets even
This is cool.
As the oxygen of the air bubble runs out, new oxygen diffuses into the bubble from the water around it, while the carbon dioxide diffuses outwards into the water. And so the insect carries its own outside lung around and can basically breathe underwater.
If we get to 1 like, I'll be super happy. We'll do another trending video the next day. You know, it's gonna be lit.
Tiny anti-water hairs. The smaller you get, the weirder the environment becomes. At some point, even air becomes more and more.
This is kind of weird.
Let's now zoom down to the smallest insects known, about half the size of a grain of salt, only 0.15
half a grain of
millimeters
sand.
long. The fairy fly. They live in a world even weirder than other insects. For them, air itself is like thin jello, a syrup-like mass surrounding them at all times. Movement through it is not easy. Flying on this level is not like elegant gliding. They have to kind of grab and hold on to air. So their wings look like big hairy arms rather than proper insect wings.
This is cool.
They literally swim through the air like a tiny gross alien through
That does
syrup.
look like an alien. That's pretty cool.
Things only become stranger from here on as we explore more universes of different sizes. The physical rules are so different for each size that evolution had to engineer around.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm wearing my PS4
as
yearbook
life
thing.
grew
I love it.
in
It's
the
pretty
last
dank.
100 years.
That's why I'm wearing it.
So why are there no ants the size of horses? Why no elephants the size of a
Doesn't make
lemur?
sense.
Why? We'll discuss this in the next part.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, because we're making some dang videos. So yeah, I mean, this channel doesn't have any subscribers, but I'm sure that you guys could get me there. My goal is 10 subscribers. So yeah, like, subscribe. Peace out.